Hi, everyone. If we haven't already met, my name is Gina Slobogin, and at my core, I believe I'm an emergency nurse who believes this profession changes the lives far beyond the bedside. Throughout my career, I've worn a lot of hats: clinician, educator, nurse planner, advocate, researcher, mentor, and leader. But the common thread through all of them has always been service. I'm someone who genuinely believes that emergency nurses deserve leaders who are visible, approachable, and willing to do the work alongside them. What makes me who I am isn't just the titles or accomplishments, it's the relationships that I've built. It's mentoring future nurses and leaders. It's advocating for workplace safety and nurse well-being. It's helping create educational experiences that actually matter to the people doing this work every day. I'm also someone who believes that leadership should feel human. Authenticity matters to me more than anything. I don't believe in polished leadership that's disconnected from reality. Emergency nurses can spot performative leadership from a mile away because we live in reality every shift. I want people to know that I understand what it feels like to carry the emotional weight of this profession while still showing up for everyone: patients, coworkers, and the communities around us. Emergency nursing has given me purpose, lifelong friendships, and opportunities that I never imagined possible. And now I'm at a place in my career where I want to start giving back even more to the profession that helps shape who I am. So I'm running for the ENA Board of Directors because I believe emergency nurses deserve leadership that is both visionary and deeply connected to the realities of the practice and profession of emergency nursing. Right now, our profession is navigating enormous challenges: workforce instability, violence, burnout, moral injury, generational transition, all of this within rapidly changing healthcare systems. But despite all of that, emergency nurses continue to show up with intelligence, compassion, and grit every single day. I think our leadership should reflect that same spirit. I'm not running because I think I have all the answers. I'm running because I know how important it is to listen, collaborate, and help move meaningful work forward. My experience across clinical practice, education, advocacy, governance, and scholarship have taught me that the strongest organizations are the ones willing to evolve while staying grounded in their mission and values. I want to help ENA continue growing, not just as a professional organization, but as a true professional home for emergency nurses at every stage of their career. From the brand new nurse trying to survive their first trauma alert to the experienced leader wondering how much longer they can keep carrying the weight of the system. I also believe strongly that in developing future leaders, someone invested in me early in my career, and that changed my trajectory for life. I see board service as an opportunity to continue building pathways for others. And at the end of the day, I'm going to run because I care deeply about this profession, and I want emergency nurses to feel seen, heard, supported, and represented by their board. I think one of the biggest challenges emergency nurses face today is that we've normalized functioning inside of systems that were never meant to sustain people. Emergency nurses are incredibly adaptable. Honestly, sometimes to our own detriment. We absorb things like staffing shortages, overcrowding, violence, emotional trauma, workflow inefficiencies, and impossible expectations. And then we're praised for being resilient while underlying problems remain unchanged. I think we have to stop treating survival as success. The challenges we face aren't just operational, they're cultural and systemic. We're seeing increased workplace violence, worsening burnout, experienced nurses leaving the practice and leaving the bedside, and newer nurses entering environments that are more complex and demanding than ever before. At the same time, emergency nurses are being asked to do more with less and still deliver extraordinary care. But I also think there's hope in this moment, right? Emergency nurses are innovative. We're advocates, we are problem solvers, and I believe organizations like ENA play a critical role in helping shape what comes next. That means advocating for safer working places, investing in leadership development, and supporting nurses' well-being in meaningful ways, not performative ways. This will ensure that emergency nurses have a voice in healthcare decisions at every level. To me, the future of emergency nursing depends on whether we're willing to step up and stop normalizing exhaustion and start designing systems where nurses can truly thrive. And I want to be a part of helping lead that conversation.